took me in at 14 and used me as her free labor. Now she wants me to quit my job to be her full-time caregiver? My parents died in a car accident when I was 14. My Aunt Julia was my only family left. She swooped in at the funeral talking about duty and blood. Said she'd give me a home. What she really wanted was free childcare. The day I moved in, she handed me a schedule. Wake up at 5:30 to make breakfast for her 3 kids. Pack their lunches, walk them to school, pick them up, help with homework, cook dinner, clean the house, bathe the youngest, get them to bed by 9, then do my own homework in the kitchen until midnight. I wasn't her niece. I was unpaid labor. She never introduced me as family. I was the girl who helps out. Her kids called me by my first name, never cousin. At school events, she'd tell people I was staying with them temporarily. I ate separately after the family finished, got their leftovers, slept in the unfinished basement on a mattress on the floor. When I turned 16 and wanted to get a job, Julia said no. The kids needed me. When I applied for college scholarships, she refused to give me tax information. Said I should focus on the household, but I found a way. My guidance counselor helped me file as an independent student. Got a full ride to State University for engineering. Julia was furious. Who would watch her kids? I left the day after graduation and never looked back. I worked in the library, tutored math, did whatever it took. Graduated with honors, got recruited by a tech company. Started at $95,000. By 25, I was making $150,000. By 30, I was a senior engineer at a Fortune 500 company pulling in $300,000 with stock options. Bought a condo downtown, traveled the world, built a life. Julia never called, not once in 16 years. I heard things through mutual acquaintances. Her oldest became a nurse. The middle child worked retail. Youngest had 3 kids by 3 different men. Julia's husband left her 5 years ago. She got half his pension, lived alone in the same house. Then last month, she called me at work. My assistant said it was urgent family business. Julia had been diagnosed with diabetes, also had bad knees, needed help around the house. She'd thought about it and decided I should move back home, take care of her like she took care of me. I'd proven I could handle household duties. She even had the basement ready for me. Same basement, now with a space heater. I thought she was joking. She wasn't. She'd already told her doctor I'd be her caregiver, listed me on medical forms, told neighbors I was coming home to help. She said I could work remotely from her house. Tech jobs were flexible these days. I'd have time to manage her medications, drive her to appointments, cook her special diabetic meals, and maintain the house. Just like old times, but reversed. When I said absolutely not, she got nasty. Reminded me that without her, I'd have ended up in foster care. Probably never would have gone to college. Definitely wouldn't have my fancy job. I owed my entire life to her sacrifice. The least I could do was return the favor. She started calling daily, left voicemails about how she was struggling, couldn't afford a nurse. Her kids were too busy with their own families. I was single, no kids, just work. What else did I have going on? She gave me 4 years. I could spare a few years for her. Then she escalated, called my company's HR department, told them I was her registered caregiver and needed family medical leave. HR called me, confused. I had to explain I hadn't lived with this woman in 16 years. She showed up at my condo building, told the doorman she was my sick aunt who needed help. He almost let her up before calling me. She sat in the lobby for 3 hours telling anyone who'd listen about her ungrateful niece who abandoned family. Next, she called Adult Protective Services, reported that I was neglecting a dependent family member. A social worker actually came to my office. I had to prove I had no legal obligation to this woman. Julia even sent me an invoice. 4 years of room and board at market rates, food costs, utilities, even added interest. Total came to $73,000. Said we could call it even if I came back for 5 years of caregiving. I was done playing nice. I hired a lawyer, not for defense, for offense. Turns out using a minor for unpaid labor violates several laws, making a child work instead of allowing them employment, educational interference, potentially child abuse for the basement situation. My lawyer sent Julia a letter. Full story on channel. Link below.